Welcome back to Red Beard's Garage. On today's episode, we're going to be working on the Limo Extendo golf cart. We have already put our steering wheel on because I didn't knock that clipboard steering wheel. So that's on screen right now. But we got a lot of new parts going on this golf cart. We're trying to make this thing appeal to a wide variety of people. So we're going to be installing a bunch of cool stuff on it. We got fender flares. You can get these, all the links to all these products is under the video in the video description, so check everything out if you're interested. But we got a set of fender flares. All we have to do is trim a little bit on them and drill some holes, and they just go on with some clips. I didn't want to spend too much money, so I just bought the pile speakers, and we're going to do 6 of them, 2 for each row of seats. Now this was an 8-seater golf cart, so I had 2 people that would have pointed backwards, but we're going to do the truck bed on it because we're running dual exhaust coming out right here, and the truck bed will kind of protect that from like getting touched and stuff. Then we went on and found a Boss marine radio. I never had seen these, but they're really pretty cool because if you notice, the tack is almost the same size. So, and then we're going to install the LED headlights and taillights and show you a little bit about the wiring, but the wiring is going to be in a dedicated video, so we're not going to go in too much depth. So first off, we're going to get all the backing stuff done. We're going to get the taillights mounted. Then we can start putting the fender flares on and cutting all of our hose for our speakers. And we'll do the front end last. So let's get into it. All right, so there's the bed on there, and I do not like it. It sticks out way further than I was thinking. And I was going to make this bed, but this bed sold for like $270. For me to bend all that sheet metal or bend one out of tubing, I was like, well, it comes with the brackets, saves me a lot of time, and we've been getting our house ready for sale, so time is very valuable right now. But I think it looks absolutely stupid on there. I do not like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the bed, because we can use that bed on another golf cart. Miss Redbeard's wanting the golf cart, so that's the perfect one for the easy go. We can just make our own brackets. So I'll keep the brackets on there, but you can see one thing. They put these stops back here, and I don't know why, because there's no reason for them. And it hits the bed and don't allow, none of these bolt holes line up basically. And by the way, these are for the top, the new 120-inch top we ordered. And it's like, I don't know, it's like 2 weeks out. We're been waiting forever on it. But yeah, I just think this bed looks dumb on there. You can let me know what you think. So I have one of those Cabela's racks that go on your hitch. A guy gave it, actually Chris Schmidt, the guy who been doing my aluminum gas tanks and stuff, like the one on my buggy. He gave me this Cabela's luggage rack that goes like in your hitch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up there and see if I like the depth of it, and I might cut it down, shorten it, and put it on there. So let me go grab it and we'll see what she looks like. All right, so the bed's been pulled off, and I just set that little luggage rack back there, and I think that looks 1,000 times better. So what I'm gonna do is unbolt the whole hitch set up off of it, and then I gotta cut off these braces and get rid of those, and then we can cut and shorten it probably a foot or so. I don't really want it sticking past the plastics. Like, I want the fender flares to be the widest part of the body, I think. So we can just get the angle grinder out. I think if I actually unbolt these plates, it looks like it comes apart, so I can just cut so much off each side and then sleeve it, weld it back together, hit it with some spray paint, and it'd be done. But I think that's going to look a ton better. Makes it look more off-road like. So like I said, we're still waiting on the top, and I'm assuming the top comes with the front bars. I'm really hoping it does, because I don't have any, and I can make them. It's no big deal, but I'd rather make them out of square tubing, and I can't bend square tubing. That's one thing. My Nargessa bender's under the grill cover right there, and I'm going to get a square die for it. I'm pretty sure they sell about any die you want. So let's get this pulled apart and get her installed. So I think that bed looks a lot better than the last one. So it's all bolted up there. I use some seatbelt tabs that we buy off of eBay. And actually, if anybody's interested in these, check out Moto Mill. He has a plasma table, and he will cut you any tab you need. So contact him. He is an awesome dude, got some awesome videos. Check out his channel. He'll cut you some sweet tabs, any custom tabs you need. If he has time, he does some great work. We get tabs from him all the time. But went ahead and put an RBG logo on the back. I'm not going to paint it just now, because I got to take the wheels to get powder coated. So I'm just going to take that when I take the wheels to get powder coated black. But it's looking pretty sweet. Hopefully that top will come in very soon. Had to order it off eBay because all the other vendors was out of that 120-inch top. And we may have to modify the little front hoop when it comes in, because that top is actually made for a 6-seater and this is an 8-seater. Like I said, they count the two seats, of course, facing backwards. But now, last thing to do on the next episode, we're going to do the exhaust and make the seats. You can see I've already started a template with some poster board, and I got to cut a piece of wood so the seats have a base to mount to, and then we're going to wrap that in vinyl. Guys, let me know what you think about this golf cart. It's turning out pretty sweet. We're going to do that dedicated wiring video and just go over all the wiring we did on this, show you guys how I make my harnesses and all that stuff. It's not going to be like crazy in depth like I would like to do. We just don't have the time right now to do that. So we're going to just do a good run over of how to wire up something like this, because we do have a voltage gauge, a tack, a radio, oil pressure gauge, headlights, taillights, an amplifier, all that type of stuff, and of course like electric start and all that jazz. But we'll be putting a Performance 670 alternator kit on this, and also make sure to check out all the links in the video's description. They help us out a ton. If you use those, it shows that our videos are working and it keeps us in business. So all your support is much appreciated. Also check out all of our other sponsors. Benchmark Abrasive is awesome. Quantum Machinery Group, they holding it down with some crazy equipment. You know, Go Power Sports, all the vendors has been amazing to our channel, and it's because you guys supporting us, and we can't thank you enough. So let us know what you think about the golf cart. We're going to show you some crazy stuff that we're doing to it, and next video you will see us drive it, and we're going to take it through the trails. So all we have left to do is modify the gas tank, put the exhaust on, and she's a done son of a gun. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for liking the videos, sharing them. They help us out a ton. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook as well. We love you guys, and God bless.